Welcome to Clynvair Gwyn Gill, Go Gary Queern Drob Ol, Len Decilio Gogo Gach. That is Welsh for one heck of a tongue twister. Welcome to Wales. Wales is a land full of legends, history, beauty, and culture. It's enough to make you say, Dwi'n Ceri Cymru. That means I love Wales, and you will too. Beaumaris is a wonderful place to visit and to wander around the quaint village that grew up around it. You will see one of the oldest houses in Great Britain, or you can pop into the local ice cream shop. Yes, in the middle of winter, I swear the Welsh don't feel the cold. And there you can start working on your Welsh.
Wyntog Sicilio, go, go, go.
Wyntog Sicilio, go, go, go. That was sounding French.
There's that word again. We'll get back to it later. And that Celtic clan, which is spelled L-L-A-N, by the way, leads us perfectly into our Welsh lesson. So here's what I'm curious about with the Welsh language. On one small island of Great Britain, how has this ancient language survived? Why is there such a high concentration of Welsh speakers here in the Clan Peninsula, but then just 100 miles away in England, no one can speak a lick of Welsh? Well, we are taking our curious questions to the Welsh linguists at
Nant Gwrtheyrn. Is that close?
Gwrtheyrn, yeah, very good, yeah.
You obviously celebrate the Welsh language.
That's right.
Can you kind of tell me a little bit about the origin of the Welsh language?
The Roman Empire. Before that, it was the Celtic Empire, and it spread far further than the Roman Empire did. It went all over the place. Then the Romans came and started pushing the Celts apart, and so they were going further and further west. In the 5th century, everyone spoke Brythoneg in Britain, which was the language. Brythoneg,
okay.
Yeah. And then as the Saxons came in, they pushed people to Scotland, to Wales, to Cornwall, different places. So it's a completely different language.
Only about 600,000 people in the world still speak Welsh, and most of them are right here around Nant Gwrtheyrn. That's why you'll see the name of Wales displayed as Cymru, and why you'll see all the road signs with Welsh first, English second.
86% speak Welsh as a first language.
Wow. Is there anybody in this area that maybe would speak only Welsh and no English, or is that not?
Young children, and what you find is with old people, sometimes they forget their second language.
Oh, what's good is they forget the English and they keep the Welsh, so you have to pick one.
Yeah.
And all the children here are raised to be bilingual.
Almost all schools speak Welsh the main language. And children are like sponges. They don't need to learn languages. After a couple of weeks, they're speaking the language fluently.
Let's see if I can sponge up Welsh as easily. Yeah, right.
Bore da.
That's it. Samai.
Smai.
That's, how are things? You okay? Samai.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah,
What's up?
Samai.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah,
Samai.
Samai.
What's up?
Okay, here's all you need to know about speaking Welsh. While it uses the Latin or English alphabet, none of the letters actually sound like they look. The W sounds like oo, while the U is pronounced as E, and then there's the double letters. That's right, there are double letters in the Welsh alphabet. Of course there is. DD is th, LL is cl, like clearing your throat, not to be confused with ch, which is more like a cat hissing than a human clearing its throat, I think.
I think the really important one you've got to learn is diolch.
Diolch.
Which means, that's it, right down in your throat here.
There's something in your throat. Diolch.
Thank you, diolch.
Now, for extra credit points.
We teach this one, we usually do it with jazz hands.
Oh, good. Okay.
Jazz hands, okay.
We're not afraid. We like jazz hands.
Okay, right. Because the accent goes on the ged here.
Okay.
So we do the jazz hands when we do the ged.
Okay.
So it goes bendigedig.
Bendigedig.
That's it.
Oh, this is fantastic. My first Welsh sentence, Llandudno, is bendigedig. So when I meet anybody and I do this, they're going to know I'm truly Welsh. Or a really bad tourist.
They'll know that you've learnt Welsh from Nant Gwrtheyrn.
It's bendigedig. I messed it up already, didn't I?
For our final stop, now that my Welsh is perfected, I am ready to take on that famous Welsh tongue twister. This picturesque church behind me is called St. Mary's in the Hollow of the White Hazel, or in Welsh, Llanfair Hwyl Gwyn Gill. You're kind of impressed that I knew that, right? Well, here is what is even more interesting. While this was built during medieval times, much later in the 1860s, somebody got a really brilliant tourism idea. They decided to extend the name of the town to Llanfair Gwyn Gill, Go Ger U Queern Drob, Ul Lendis Ilio Go Go Gach. In fact, that holds the world record for the longest name of a town in all of the United Kingdom. Now, speaking of world records, don't I get something for my wonderful Welsh?